Don't worry, guys. If you make it out of here alive, I'm sending you to a much nicer place.
Oh, wonderful!
That's nice. That's
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Well,
it's from getting here to there. That's the trick.
That's the trick. Yeah.
You'll be able to buy pants.
Wearing
I can
pants.
buy pants now.
Who needs pants?
You're going to be made fun of for your lack of pants. Anyway,
We have pants, don't we?
you have thongs.
We are a desert people. We have pants.
If basically what he's trying to imply is that if he does not get this mask back to this gentleman, then Odin's word is not worth real
no,
knowledge.
it's fair.
Yeah.
Which is really bad.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
not
She's
so
gonna
good.
get
Some bad Yelp reviews.
So it's like the word of Odin on fate. Yelp reviews.
It's like
1 out of 5
great
stars.
food, great food. Stuff gets stolen though.
Well,
Service is okay.
I want to imagine that just like somebody, just like there's a Yelp page about Odin, and there's just like internet trolls just writing a really bad review.
Odin can't keep an eye on one mask.
Oh.
He's only got one.
But by internet trolls, you totally mean frost giants, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely, 100%. I'm just now
Like,
just
oh, this
imagining
guy's a total
frost
frost
giants
giant.
on the internet.
Okay. What was that, Sam?
The audience is cheering a lot for Howie. There's a lot of, like, really good ones. It's Howie, Wowie, Howie, Howie, Zowie, Break the Douchador.
Door! Oh my god! I want it.
Yes!
Oh, I want that on a
How many
shirt
people-
now. Motion. We're over.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to D20 Live, and welcome to the first time that we're doing Blades in the Dark. I'm Sam, the production manager. I'm your GM for this evening. And I guess we'll start introducing everybody else.
Do you want me to do announcements first?
Let me.
Okay, I'll shut up.
Let's start off with Dave.
Hey everybody, oh god, I'm Dave. How's everybody doing? Today I'm going to be playing a rather interesting character, kind of off of my normal archetypes. Let me pull that up. His name is Augustus Keel, but everybody just calls him August.
Very cool.
All right, Byron.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Byron. I'm here today playing Edward Rylance, the Gentleman Ghost.
All right. And Jordan.
I'm playing Roland McCutchie. Alias is El Corvo Lobo, but nobody will call me that, even though I've told them to numerous times.
Nah, we ain't doing it.
No,
I refuse.
I swear that's my nickname.
So he says.
All right, and Mike.
Hey everyone, my name is Mike. I'm playing Orlan Hellas. My crew name alias is Junker. Down with the establishment, and I hate most things that have a corporo agenda. He's a fascist.
Anyway, so some announcements before we get started. Not next week. The 23rd, we're going to be doing our Worldwide Wrestling campaign. That is the next thing. That is the world that we're doing. We are doing our Worldwide Wrestling campaign, so that way we can continue on with the story, and then we will hopefully be able to tell you what's going to be happening in August soon. We just need to get everything sorted out because there's some complications we have with certain games, but it should be good. Come out, hang out with us on the 23rd. It'll be fun. We might do a craft check next week. Who knows?
If you want to.
It depends. We might not. We might not. We're working on it. So yes. All right. Let's get started.
Oh,
Yes.
Sam.
Yes.
Could I just interrupt with this, just a small thing?
Sure.
Happy birthday to Tom Berry!
It's Tom.
Happy birthday, Tom
Berry!
Oh my god!
Yay!
All of the attention. Deal with it.
Deal with it, Tom Berry. You're gonna have to deal with the attention.
It's the nicest lady we know.
At any rate, let's get started. The city of Duskfall, a city shrouded in true darkness. It's been over 800 years since the sun shattered, marking the beginning of the cataclysm. The sea became dark as tar. The Leviathans rose from the deep. The earthquakes tore through the continents. The volcanic explosions smothered the parts that remained. As if that wasn't all enough, legions of vengeful spirits rose from their graves and took to the streets. It wasn't until the immortal emperor descended from the north and offered his magical protection from the cataclysm. The immortal emperor didn't bring just protection, but also innovation. Over the next 100 years, the immortal emperor found out that the Leviathan's blood could generate enough energy to support the city. It meant that people had to brave the dark ocean and leave the protection of Duskfall to go on the hunt. The blood was toxic, which meant that the emperor instructed everyone to build factories to refine it. Duskfall came from a small mining village to a crowded and cramped city. The rich started exploiting the poor. Houses were stacked on top of each other. People were becoming desperate. Those who could turned to crime. We begin our adventure at the Beers and Cheers Cantina. Tucked away in an alley at the Crow's Foot district, the Beers and Cheers Cantina is a small tavern that's always seems to be open, bringing in overworked dock workers, old sailors who wanted to drown their trauma in alcohol, and young upstarts who haven't really started a new gang. Rigney, the bartender, brings out some food and beer from the storeroom and leaves it on a table for you, as you guys are in the back room of the tavern.
Rigby, I got a question, man.
Yes.
Can we have something for once in our miserable fucking lives that isn't a mushroom?
Look, we only have mushrooms.
You say we only have mushrooms, but I'm almost certain that you somehow managed to carve mushrooms into the shape of a hagfish. which is like saying I've crafted a kick in the dick to look like a birthday present, and I hate it.
Look, you can have mushrooms or eel sludge.
Eel sludge.
That's what we have.
I guess I'll take the mushrooms.
Mushrooms for me, please.
Mushrooms are ace.
All right. Rigny sighs, knowing that the only reason why he deals with these chuckle fucks is because he owes them his life. He turns to...
Yeah, don't forget it.
He turns to everyone and says, just letting you know, you guys have a client. Did you want me to send her in?
Sure. We also haven't said the name of what our organization is yet.
All right.
Not yet.
Should we say it
No.
now? Should we say it now,
Should we?
guys?
No,
Go ahead, Mike.
when the client enters.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Who's going to talk to the client? We got to work this one out because that one time we all talked at once, we scared him off.
I definitely don't think I have the ability to be the face this time around.
All right.
Oh, I'll do
I
it.
Okay.
don't think
all
I'm
right,
very good at
all right,
consorting or swaying.
All right.
So Rigny basically goes out the door and gestures in, and in comes a very tall old woman with mechanical legs.
Wow.
Good lord.
She comes in sideways through the door because
I hate it.
she's just she towers above you, her large nose protruding out from her features. She smiles at the four of you. It's Baba
My
Yaga.
My,
Mother
what
of
a
the
vision.
old gods.
What a vision we have before us today.
Yeah, that's it. Vision.
Oh,
And
you're too kind, darling.
To what do we owe the pleasure?
Well, I heard that there was a very young upstart gang in town that would be able to get whatever an old woman would need. I think I found the right one. Yes.
Do we know who this woman is?
You might if
No.
you wanna really think about it real hard.
I mean, is the legend of Baba Yaga a legend in Duskfall?
Baba Yaga exists in all dimensions.
Okay.
She's a universal constant.
Awesome.
Like
I'm-
meatballs.
I'm horrified.
or Dark Side.
Meatballs and J. Jonah Jameson.
They're in every universe.
J. Jonah Jameson, played by J.K. Simmons, is in every universe. It's
He is.
canon. So anyway,
Oh, damn it.
so Baba Yaga looks at all of you and she's like, do I have the right group?
I mean, it depends, ma'am. Have we offended you? And also, please don't use us for soup stock.
Why would I use you for soup stock? You're all gangly.
True. We are malnourished.
Because we mostly eat mushrooms.
But
He looked pointedly at the bartender.
Rigny's like, I didn't do anything.
what can the Scarlet Gorilla Brotherhood do for you?
I'm sorry. Every time I fucking hear your name, I just laugh. It's so stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is our official name, the Scarlet Gorilla Brotherhood.
Yeah, that's our gang name, and it's going to be feared and respected. God help us all.
Are you down with the SGB?
Yes, you know me. Now silence.
You're killing me here.
At any rate,
Were the grape apes taken?
Oh. Yes, the grape apes were taken.
so Baba Yaga looks at all of you. She goes, well, I heard that you can steal anything. Is that correct? Or did I hear it correctly?
I mean,
everyone has the ability to steal anything.
Yeah.
It's just,
I was gonna say.
Ashley coming back from it.
yeah. Also, how intact you want it when you get it.
I'd prefer it was very intact.
Oh, there's a premium on that.
That's fine.
Question: when you say very intact, like what's that in terms of like a percentage?
Like 100%.
Oh, that's cool. Cool.
Ooh.
I'm willing
We're
to
go-
pay whatever you need. And she
We're gonna have to get the good sack for this one.
she throws down. It's It's okay. So she throws down a bag of coins. Do you guys open the coins? Because you can hear it clacking.
Sure.
Yeah.
So-
So we have a look at it and then see.
You open the bag and you see that out pours unmarked gold coins. Now this is significant because everybody in Duskfall only deals in silver. Only the Emperor has gold.
So we're functionally rich if we take this. So
Exactly.
Can I,
Oh.
forgive me, ma'am. Not that I would suspect you.
There's
Listen,
3 more bags if you get it intact.
Ma'am, may I test? I am a respected person for these kind of things. May I do a quick test here to assess whether or not the purity of these coins?
I mean, yes, if you want.
All right, I'm going to do that with a roll because I think I'm going to shit my pants if I find out they're 100% gold and not mixed in with lead and some shit. All right, so it's is that a Sam? Is that a study or a tinker?
Study.
Crap, that's less dice. All right, here we fucking go.
If you wanna argue it's a tinker, you can give me an argument for a tinker.
No, I'll go with your thing because I'd rather balk a thing roll and be convinced it's. It's a 4.
It's real gold.
Oh fuck! It's pure gold, guys. It's pure. It's pure gold.
all right.
When's the last time I've ever seen pure gold?
We could kill so many fascists with this. We could just beat them with the damn coins. Be ironic.
So would you like to hear what the job is?
Please.
I think we've got to now.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right. Well, as you know, the immortal emperor has decided that his entire factory thing about refining Leviathan blood seems to be taking up too much space.
What? Okay.
Oh, I guess you didn't know. Okay. Well, anyway, the immortal emperor has decided that it takes up too much space for the factories, because there's many factories around that refine the Leviathan blood. So instead, what he's decided to do is he's actually got the sailors out there harvesting an organ of an immature Leviathan.
That just seems cruel.
We live in a cruel society.
I mean,
Probably I should just
crueler than usual.
Joker at us.
My lord. Okay. So then what?
So he's got to keep it alive then somehow, doesn't it? 'Cause if it dies, it's not going to do any good.
The organ, yes.
Yeah.
So at this point, he's going to have the sailors transport the organ from the docks. And he's going to have his scientists do some experiments on it to make the organ produce lots of Leviathan blood.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Huh.
Now, I want you to steal the organ when it comes in.
How big is this organ?
It's about 6 feet long.
Okay, so it's stealable then.
Yes, I wouldn't make you steal something that's, the size of a building. I think at that point I'd be asking for Superman.
Can you get him?
Who?
Who?
Oh, right, sorry, different one. Don't worry about it.
All right. So, ma'am,
Yes.
someone other than me talk. I'm sorry. I'm geeking out over the fucking gold. Just like, can I just have like the gold coin be like on the table and I'm just staring at it with my eyes? Like,
Yes, you can do that.
It's real pure gold.
I like how Byron's getting slowly harassed by a cat.
I'm trying to engage in the conversation, but the cat, my familiar, decided to just jump up here and wanted attention.
Wow.
Please.
When you're busy.
Later.
It's like, please, not right now. The cat's
Please,
like,
not right now.
The cat's like, but why? But why?
Because
Oh,
exactly
that entertained me.
I can't give you the attention you desire. All right. So, will it be transported via a vehicle, or are we going to have to provide the vehicle ourselves?
Well, this is the thing. I need you to steal it from the warehouse, and I need you to bring it all the way down to Dunslow District, which, if you look at the map, is actually at the bottom of the fucking city.
So yes, we will need a vehicle in order to be able to steal it properly.
Yes, I
Yeah.
unfortunately can't go to the docks. I'm a little conspicuous.
No, man, you fit right in with me, mum. You look like you'd be a
Do we-
right part of a tea time in the morning.
Do we know which ship the organ is coming in on?
The ship. I don't know the name of the ship, but I do know what warehouse it's going to go into. So
Okay.
the ship is going to dock, and then the organ's going to be transported to warehouse C23. Now, this is actually significant to you guys because warehouse C23 is right dead center in the middle of Lissa, the crime boss's turf.
Right.
Wait, I know that name. She wants us dead.
A lot of people want us dead. They don't narrow it down. All right, but
Isn't that Lissa's turf?
question, ma'am.
Yes.
How loud would you hate it if we got with this situation?
Look, I would rather this to be as discreet as possible.
Okay.
We can do discretion, and you're paying very well for discretion.
I'd hope so. It's a whole bag of gold here. And then there's 3 more bags.
I understand
Wait, I
that's.
thought there were 4 total.
It's 4 total.
I thought there were 3 total. Fuck.
There's 4 bags total.
Yeah,
Um,
there's quite a bit to make here.
So when does the ship arrive?
In about a week's time.
Okay, so we've got
That gives
time.
us enough time to prep then. We'll have to do some reconnaissance at the warehouse, as well as procure a vehicle that we can use either on site or steal one beforehand that we can transport the organ.
Mhm.
We could disguise ourselves as blue coats, get looking officials. We transport it across the city.
We could, but we
I'm
have to.
going.
we'd have
Do you
get,
want to be,
like uniforms, wouldn't we?
Junker? Do you want to be in charge of getting the uniforms then?
I mean, I could find them. Question though, gents, do you not want them blown apart this time?
We want them intact if we're going to have to disguise ourselves.
All right,
I
we do a
do.
little effort.
As little blood as possible.
All right.
I'll leave you to it then. I'll see you in a week.
Oh,
We'll see you in a week's time.
ma'am.
Yes.
Question.
Yes.
Someone in chat actually asked this question. That's a very valid one. If this entire operation goes tits up, that's not a comment on your body, by the way. What will you do to us, ma'am?
I will get my organ whether or not you're alive.
Rock on.
So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
But I would prefer it to be as quiet as possible. That's why I'm asking you.
All right.
Discretion is our middle name, ma'am. We'll take care of it for you.
Is the chat going nuts?
No, they're convinced this is gonna go bad.
It very possibly could.
Very
It
possibly.
very
could.
possibly.
So, chat, put your bets in now. Are we gonna die?
Yeah.
Byron, you promised me violence.
I know I promised you violence, Tom Barry, and seeing it's how you're to birthday, you'll get some.
I'm only capable of dishing out violence, so I'm looking forward to it.
I could.
I have an entire thing where basically it'll determine how well you do. And that will determine how well the heist will go and whether or not there will be fire involved.
I'm still quite tickled on this description. It's our middle name. No, it's not. It's Gorilla.
Oh,
It's a turn of phrase, Junker. It's a turn of phrase.
I'm just saying.
oh, madam. Just before you go, here is a sticker of our crime syndicate's logo, so that people know not to mess with you. It's just a red gorilla in a circle.
That's
hand-
fucking funny.
The chat,
What?
the chat is so convinced we're gonna fuck this up. They're so fucking like with these guys.
I hand her our calling card. This way you can get in unmolested into our territory. No problem.
Thank you very
And
much.
a sticker.
What is with you with these stickers?
You could put it on something. I don't know, like a box you like.
or a trap, or her Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper.
So
Yeah.
I hate you.
you'll know where to bring the organ because of the fact that it'll be a hut in the edge of the Dunslow district. Just letting you know.
So do you want me to transition back to the map? Just so people can see it.
Yeah, just transition back to the map so that way people can see where it is. So basically, where she's saying to go, where basically, where is it? Where she's saying to go is like the big star, like directly in the middle of the edge of the map there.
God, it'd be easier to transport it through the water.
So that's where she's asking you to bring it because that's as close as her hut goes.
And I'm assuming the docks are just the pictures of the boats and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's where all the docks are. So you guys gotta get it across the fucking city, unmolested.
Okay, we gotta get it. We gotta get it from the docks through Crow's Foot, through Char Hollow, and then hopefully across that thin bridge down into Dunslough, past the prison. Oh boy.
This is going to be a journey, that's for sure.
Chappos. Just a quick question. Would it literally be easier to get a very, very, very low-hanging boat in the water and just swim alongside the fucking thing? Is she still in the room, by the way?
No, she's left at this point.
So
I don't want to go in that water.
You want to get... Yeah, like, aside from that fact, you want to get a boat, put her thing in the boat, and then swim alongside the boat?
You don't know what's in the water, just letting you know.
I know what's on the fucking land. Problems.
And
Blue coats and other ne'er-do-wells, yes.
There are infinite more problems in the water as well.
Yeah, I don't think I can swim very well.
All right,
You won't swim. You'll die immediately when you touch it.
What if... The problem is there's only like 4 bridges in there, and the first and the 2 eastern ones are going to get you fucking cut off real fucking fast. If this goes loud.
If it goes loud.
Oh, it's not going to go loud.
The forewarned is forearmed.
It won't.
What if we take a detour through Silkshore and go through the Barrowcleaf?
So
how
Barrowcleft.
How is this? Why don't one of us go do some reconnaissance at the warehouse? Dave, what was your character's name? August. August. Why don't you start prepping a route that we can take the vehicle down? That would probably be the safest to go through. Junker.
Yeah.
Junker. You start prepping things in the event things need to get loud.
All right.
That basically means his hands are being kept busy. And I'm not going to say your last name because I refuse to say it. Why don't you look and see if you can procure us a vehicle? That'll be you, Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Nobody likes using your name.
Call me Rolly then.
Rolly.
Fine.
Or Roland, short.
Roland rolls a gunner.
All right.
So that way we can start at least prepping for this thing.
Yeah. Okay.
The majority of this right now is prep, just letting you know. Because you have a whole week to figure this out.
All right, Sam. I need fucking... Stop that, Adobe. I need motherfucking smoke grenades. Like, a lot of smoke grenades.
You need a lot of smoke grenades.
A lot of smoke grenades. Simple bombs. Yeah, smoke bombs.
Okay.
How much to make how many?
How much? Oh, you're making it.
Yeah.
Well, considering the fact that she gave you a down payment of a bag of gold.
Also, grenades are totally in this system, Sam. I'm looking at them right now.
Not the way that you were describing them, they weren't.
It's a grenade.
They go boom.
At any rate.
Yes.
So you can... Cost is not an issue. Time and the ingredients are the issue.
All right, how about 5? Can I do 5?
You can do 5 if you roll it.
Question, can I also bodge us some, use like some outfits that are black and get like some boot polish on them or something and make us outfits that look from a distance in this darkened lifestyle that we have like blue coat outfits.
Yeah, we have to. If we're gonna spend any of this money that she just gave us, we're gonna have to convert it to silver, so we're not getting outed.
Yeah, you might want to do something first about the gold.
Yeah. Oh, do we have we have a fence for that?
You do have a fence.
All right, let's call them up.
We have a fence.
All right.
Yeah,
We did. Okay, so in our preparations, and we put one of our points into having a friendly fence that we can sell things at.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
drop a coin in front of him.
So you call up your fence, and in comes because Rigny's your guy who calls everybody. So Rigny calls up your fence, and in comes Jimmy the Silverfoot. They call him Jimmy the Silverfoot. It's because he always keeps some silver coins in his boot.
That's smart.
Oh, hilarious how we know that.
Well,
And he has a slight silver sensitivity, so his skin's always black next to that silver. So maybe that's why.
Blackfoot ain't good for business. Silverfoot, on the other hand, is.
Yes.
What do you need, gents?
We gotta get some stuff rolled, because if we start spending it willy-nilly, we're gonna fucking die.
All right, then. What is it? Some...
Just put out some gold from the bag.
Is that fucking gold?
No, mate, it's fucking copper coins. Of course it's fucking gold.
How'd you get gold, you
I don't
fucking...
fucking know how we got gold.
How the fuck am I supposed to roll this shit? This is the gold hour of the Emperor.
way.
Are you... Holy shit. This... all right. Hang on a second. How much fucking gold is here? Oh, hang on a second. I gotta count this shit. So he just sits there and he's looking at it and he's counting it and he's just like, all right, well...
Maybe we don't change all of it right away.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, obviously.
Obviously, I can't fence this much gold anywhere. So, all right, hang on. I can do... And he pulls out 2 coins and he's just like, here, this is all I've got right now for silver. And he puts down like 3 bags of silver and he's like, all right.
Chappos were rich.
Just letting you know, I have to come back for this shit, but I can only roll 2 coins at a time.
Oh.
Fair.
Where
Okay.
are we hiding the rest of the gold?
I don't want to fucking know. I don't want you guys to get fucking killed.
Chappos, we'll go fucking find a place to hide the rest of this gold.
Are there not, like...
We should have a safe in our lair that we can put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have like a safe, right?
Yeah, because, okay, the back of the Beers and Cheers Tavern is all yours, okay? Like, literally, it's like, there's the storeroom, and then there's the storeroom, which is where you guys are. That is your secret hideout, right?
Yeah, but we don't have a vault or anything there.
You do have a vault, remember?
Are we in...
Because that's how much gold you already have.
I walk over to the large painting that's off on the far corner. I open the painting as though it's a large door, and there is our safe. It has 3 dials on it, so that way we can do an extensive combination, and we can put it in there safely.
Okay, let's assume that we did that then.
Yeah.
So combo,
Yeah, that's
open.
that's in Crow's Foot, right?
Yes, that's in Crow's Foot.
Or yeah.
So you guys,
Okay.
you guys have your own secret safe house in Crow's Foot. That's where it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, don't just put it in there. Put something on top of it. Make it look like it's less important than it should be. Yeah, put a little fence around it.
A little fence around it.
I'll put a Faraday cage around it so that way no other dastardly thieves could get around it.
That's good. All right.
Maybe a spirit gain charm.
And I have a spare one. I'll put it there as well.
All right.
Yeah, keep ghosts and demons off our fucking gold.
Okay. All right. I gotta make bombs, and I'm gonna see. Oh wait. We got our fence here. Can we ask him for the outfits?
You want 4 blue coats?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. I'll see what I can do.
We can pay you.
I know you can. When do you need it?
In like tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
No, end of the week.
End of the week.
No,
Okay.
I tell him tomorrow because if it's 2 days late, we won't be in trouble.
Then you just say 5 days, and then.
All right, fine, 5 days.
Yeah.
All right, I can do 5 days. I can hopefully get 4. Just
I have a feeling you're going to be murdering 4 blue coats for their coats.
I may have to, but just keep a fucking low profile, guys. Just saying.
Yes, we'll try.
All right.
I'll certainly do my darndest. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So Jimmy leaves.
Get out of our hideout.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do now?
Well, someone's casing the place, right? And someone's picking the route.
I can go do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I can go walk a couple of routes to find like a good path to bring this down.
Okay.
I'm going to, since we're going to get a cart, I'm going to build like a specialized storage area
In the cart. Okay.
that's going to be put in the cart so it looks like it can't be seen.
Right.
It's not for the package, but it's for any stuff we got to stash in a hurry
Okay.
to make our lives easier, including but not limited to
The baggage.
Smoke grenades.
Boys. I've got an idea.
What's up?
What if we put it in a casket?
Oh my god, that's a brilliant idea.
No one will want to go near it. And me being a whisper, I can say I'm escorting it to the crematorium.
Question, where is the crematorium and what happens if we're going in the wrong direction?
There's multiple.
That's a good fucking idea. Oh, okay.
There's multiple crematoriums, just saying, because of the fact that death is a big problem here. Because ghosts are a big problem.
The problem is it's 6x4x4, right? I don't know a human being that's 4x4.
You can
Oh,
fold
sorry. Did you say it was like 6x4x4?
It's 6x4x4.
Oh,
yes.
I'm sorry. I immediately just latched onto 6 feet, and I'm like, huh. We can
I
put
missed
that-
I missed the 4x4 part. So yeah, we're gonna have to do like a cart with a blanket over it. No joke.
Yeah, it's not just a coffin for a large lad.
It's not just a coffin for a large lad. You could,
Yeah.
if you wanted to, you could explore that area though. Like this, sorry, that way of transportation, if you really wanted to. I will let you roll for it.
Maybe if we stack a coffin on top of the thing, they'll leave us alone.
Lots
If
of
anyone-
Multiple coffins.
Lots of coffins.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, like do we have a cart? Like not a cart, but like a carriage.
No, yeah, we do. It's not great, but we have one.
So what if we just fill the interior with organ and just tried our best?
All right, since we've got the stow and go seats, just
That's my
rip out
idea.
all the seats.
Yeah,
do our
just-
best. Shove this fucking living organ into the carriage. Go, hey, yup.
All
Just
right.
try our best. I don't know.
So, okay, so you guys,
just draw the curtains.
you
Go ahead,
guys,
Sam.
you guys have an idea of where you guys want to go. So let's start
Yes.
off with. Let's start off with like which thing do you guys want to start off with trying to figure out and solidify first? Because we're now at the stakeout stage of this.
Okay.
So did you guys want to solidify the actual warehouse itself, like what happens in there, or do you want to solidify the route first?
Actually, August, come with me to the warehouse first.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, I know where to start.
Yeah, that way we know the starting point. Also, you and I can both check out guard details, entrances in and out, and any kind of vehicles that happen to be thereby that if we need to in a pinch, we could just steal.
And if anyone tries to mess with us, I can say I'm just, busting ghosts.
And I'll be up on the ceiling somewhere so that way no one can see me. So,
Or you could be my assistant. Either way,
Should I stop modifying the carriage?
start modifying it.
All right.
please.
Yeah, I'll help you with it.
Thank you.
And then once we're finished staking out the warehouse, you and I together can do the route. That way we have two pairs of eyes on the route.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so you guys go over to the warehouse, and the warehouse so the docks are really dingy and dark and gross because of the fact that everything in the city is at least 6 years need of refurbishment and development, because that's what just happens in Duskfall, right? So you guys recognize this turf because of the fact that because of your backstory, you guys actually know how this turf ended up this way. Lissa was actually part of your crew beforehand when you guys were underneath Rorik, but Lissa, when she killed Rorik, to take over the gang. You guys booked it because you were like, I don't want to fucking deal with that shit. And she's been out to fucking kill you since. So you guys know.
So Lissa sucks.
Lissa really sucks. So you guys know this turf because you've been here before. This isn't this isn't anything new, right?
I know where to get a good puck of pie.
Pretty much.
Are we stealing this from Lissa?
Yes, you're stealing this from Lissa.
Even better.
Oh, I have
And
an idea.
delivering it to near Lissa.
So,
I have an idea, but I'm not in the scene.
So you guys end up getting back to, you guys end up wandering your way over to warehouse C23, and you're keeping your distance, obviously, because you're obviously just casing the joint. And you can see that the outside is covered, like it looks undescript and it looks as gross and dingy as everything else, but you do notice that there are guards outside.
Okay.
They're being proactive in their setting up for security.
My guess would be probably 2 posted at every entrance and then 1 doing a rotation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did you guys want to make a survey roll?
Absolutely.
Yes. You know what? I don't have anything in survey, but I will take a point of stress to give Dave an extra die in this.
Okay.
I have already 2 pips in survey. So I can start with 3, and with your extra, I can roll 4.
So just so everybody knows, they took in their crew thing a special ability called Synchronize, which means that they can all roll to get 1 success at least. Right? So they all roll the same die, essentially.
Okay, so does Byron have to roll anything for me to get that extra die?
No, because he took the stress, you can get an automatic success.
Okay. Yep. Rolling. All right, so I've got 4s and 5s.
Right.
I've got a 5 total.
All
or
right.
5 highest.
You got 5 highest. I just want to double check what the 5 is a okay. So you succeed in noticing basically what the guards are. You've noticed that that the guards will change they'll change rotation every 6 hours.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. I also wanted to use my spirit mask to see any what do you call them? Supernatural or preternatural defenses, or if there's a haunting that would complicate things.
Okay.
Yeah, I pull on my dark side mask as well and do that.
Yeah. Would that need another roll, or are we good with just on a side?
Do another roll, Dave, because that's for a different thing.
All right, so this will be a 3d6, unless... No, we're not going to put more stress on Byron this before the...
I appreciate that, but...
Roll.
Another 5.
Okay,
a 5.
All right, so as far as you can tell, there are no haunts, like active haunts here. There may have been some in the past, but as far as you know, they've been dealt with.
Yeah, I surmise that the guard would have already hired a whisper to come through and give it a once or twice over, so that they don't have to deal with that while making experiments on the organ.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's a bonus.
Yeah. But before we leave, though, Sam, I'm gonna climb the wall and make my way up to the rooftop that we're at.
Okay.
And I want to take a look and see if there are any snipers that are in positions.
Okay.
Sniper nests.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of turn my back, kick a rock, just be more interesting than the lurk climbing up a wall.
and all you see me doing is just leaning up against the wall, and all of a sudden I just start going
up the wall.
Up the wall.
All right.
I start doing this elaborate performance that like I'm looking for ghosts.
All right. So Byron, you make it up the wall and you look up you look on the roof because I'm guessing are you on the roof of the warehouse itself, or
No, I'm at the adjacent building that we're at, the safe distance away, but I want to just get onto the roof of that building just to keep an eye out.
Okay. So you don't Okay, so you're on top of the roof. Can you give me like either a survey or what's the other roll?
Can I finesse this?
You can finesse this if you want. Yes.
Okay, because that'll give me because I've got 3 pips in that, so it'll give me 2d6 on top of the 2d6, or just
yes.
Okay, so it's 46 that I'm rolling. Okay. That's a 5.
Okay. So you notice that there are no sniper nests anywhere here. You do, however, realize that the skylight itself, while being made of thick glass, is also heavily in need of repair.
That could be a potential point of entry. I actually mark a note of that. I just make a quick note of that on the list here too. That could be a way that we make our way in as a point of entry. Okay, and then basically, reverse Spider-Man my way back down the wall. It's like, all right, I didn't see any snipers up there. However, the skylight that's up on top of the warehouse is in desperate need of repair, so that may very well be an entry point for us.
Nice.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, all
right.
Let's get a move on.
the last thing I wanted to ask about, Sam, are the guard rotations in a clockwise or counterclockwise movement?
Clockwise.
Clockwise for our perspective? Okay,
yeah.
That's all I need to know. Okay, so let's now plot out the route, you and I, Dave.
All right. So, I was thinking, if we go, we're starting in the docks. If we go into, we have to go into Crow's Foot if we're going to make any forward momentum. But I think going through Char Hollow, then through Dunslow, might be a mistake, as it puts us right next to the prison. So if we... Sorry?
Let's avoid the prison, yes.
Yeah. And unfortunately, if we go into Charter Hall and through Coldridge, we'll also end up next to the prison. So my thought is we detour into Silkshore and down Barrow Cleft, and then we can take the roundabout way along the Electro Fence to get into Dunslough.
Yeah. I think that avoiding the prison in general is a great idea.
There's too many eyes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Well, because everyone's trying to get out of the belly prison now, aren't they?
Or keep people from getting in to get out.
If we're dealing with Lissa, I could make a really big bomb. Hear me out.
Yeah, hearing you out.
We time the bomb, right? We leave it outside a place. It goes critical. All her men who are on the street are immediately going to go to check out she's okay. And we've technically gone loud, but not in our immediate area.
Well, how close is her hideout to the warehouse, Sam?
Her hideout isn't that close. But the thing is, it is her turf. So her men will be around, and if something goes off in her turf, she will go into investigate it herself.
Yes, we cause a distraction in another area. She could go right over there. No fuss, no muss.
And our route is circumventing enough so that way we won't have to worry about blue coats immediately rushing into our areas or setting up checkpoints.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Okay, I'm gonna build me a big bomb on a timer. On a fucking timer. Give me enough time.
You're yelling at yourself.
I'm yelling at the game master. On a fucking timer.
I want you.
On a fucking timer.
I want you to get a fine clock.
I've got enough gold to hurl at our fence to get me a fucking good timer. All right. A fucking good clock, eh?
I hear you.
Right. Does that give me...
I need you to roll your finesse.
Oh, God. Why am I finesse?
Or your tinker.
Thank you. That's a different roll for me. One of those got a lot easier. So it's 46 because I got 3 dots, right?
Yes.
All right. Slash row. 4d6. Give me a 6. Fuck you. Got a 5.
Okay. You've got a really good clock.
Yeah.
And you've made a bomb.
Yeah. A big bomb. A large bomb.
A large bomb.
Yeah. It's meant to go
enough
off.
to reshape the face of Duskfall.
enough to make a dent in fucking Lissa's turf.
All right.
I think is enough.
The chat is giving me shit for saying loud was never not an option. I'm like, hey, it's a distraction. It's different.
It's different.
You did become an alchemist, so
Yeah,
It's different, mate.
It's different.
it's fucking different. All right, so I got that.
All right.
it's all in the mind.
Whoop.
Oh,
Whoop.
did we lose?
Lost
Oh,
Jordan.
we lost one.
All right, hang on.
Got
Give him a
it.
moment.
There you go.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Sorry about that.
It's all right.
No worries.
Whoopsies.
So we were doing, so bomb.
Where's your camera, dude?
Get your camera rolling there.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's all right.
No
Don't worry
worries.
about it. So while we're doing that, so
Yay.
Mike's bomb is set up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would also like to modify the carriage to accommodate a 6x4x4 object
Okay.
because I'm pretty sure the door is not 6x4.
It is not.
So I'm gonna modify the carriage to open up in such a way that we can easily load something in there and store it with straps and still fucking fit inside there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, I suggest perhaps putting down a tarp.
Oh yeah, no, that's going in there too. I need all you
Oh,
chaps
thank
to
you.
help though, because it's a fucking full body job.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Throw in.
We can all work together on this.
Okay. So I'm
Cue the
rolling my
music.
tinker at 4d6. Do they roll their own for an assist, or do I get extra?
They can roll for they can roll for their assist, yeah.
Okay.
Or
All
they
right,
can take
so-
stress. They can voluntarily take stress to do this.
I don't want them to take stress. I just want them to roll.
Um,
I don't have anything in Tinker, so I'm going to have to take a point in stress.
I mean, I'm willing to throw down a raw roll,
Yeah.
but it's not going to be good.
Yeah. I'm not risking it at this point, so I'm taking the point of stress just to give you the extra die.
Or if they like, you can offer a devil's bargain.
No.
Stop it. Get away from us with that.
Fuck off with that.
All right, so I rolled
Not
a 3.
yet.
It's pretty much a failure.
No, you have a 4
No,
on
you
there.
have four.
Nope,
Oh,
nope.
no, it's a 3.
It's
sorry.
a raw roll.
It's a raw roll, so it's 3.
You take the less.
So that's a failure on Dave's thing. So
I cannot help you in this endeavor. I'm all thumbs.
Does anyone else want to roll to help?
I don't have any dice. I just gave.
So yeah, Byron just gave a stress, so that was an automatic success, but that cancels out from Dave with his failure.
All right, I'll just roll.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
2 6s.
Oh my god! Well done.
Finally!
Oh my.
That carriage is immaculate condition. It's got blackout curtains. This thing can collapse if it had to. It is reinforced, has pockets for explosives.
I can't believe I have to fucking erase a fucking thing. I just
Fucking anarchy and dusk wool.
So, the system of Blades in the Dark is a wonderful little system where, you roll a 6, it's a...
It's a
you roll a
success.
1 through 3, it's a failure with complications. You roll a 4 and 5, it's a success with complications. You roll a 6, it's a success. And then you roll 2 6s, that's a critical success. It couldn't have gone better.
Tutorials. When Mike Tip, there's a lot of tutorials we got to go through. Get up and running.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get stuff back up and running.
I was just explaining that to the chat.
Yep.
So-
Why Mike erupted.
also
It's a big double 6 is a big deal.
Also,
Yep.
just saying, there's also a clock mechanic where the more failures or complications that show up, I have to mark them. Mike made me erase one, which I'm very upset about.
Muffin.
Huzzah.
I notice none of these things are things that benefit us on your clock system.
Yes.
Because you're a monster.
Look, you want
Well-
my clock to be empty. That's what you want. It's not.
Yeah. Yes.
But what about our clocks, Sam?
You want your
The
clocks to
the
be
clock-
empty too.
The clock's in our hearts.
All right.
Okay, so let's go forward with everything. So we've done the scouting.
Yep.
Okay, so what else needs to be done, Mike? I believe that you were adjusting the carriage.
Yeah, the carriage is now. in
I
fucking
can't believe I'm
God
going to
tier.
say this, but you did a bang-up job on the carriage.
Fuck yeah, I did. Maybe I miscalling carriage design. Nah, I'm sticking to this.
The next thing was to procure the blue coat outfits, so that way we could pass by unseen.
Yeah, but those are getting delivered to us in like 4 or 5
Yeah.
days. We got the root. We got a distraction.
Did you want me to guys give you a hint?
Sure.
Because I can give you a hint.
I feel like that comes with a devil's bargain.
It might.
Oh, do we want to invoke the devil's bargain to get this hint?
I can do that since I have not done anything else, nor have I taken any stress.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Jordan.
So I'm sitting there twiddling my thumbs, man. I wish that I had something to do.
Roland, time seems to slow down for you. And out from the darkness appears a man who's got red skin and a very nice
man.
He doesn't quite look like that, but this is for the audience so that way they understand. He's wearing a nice red pinstripe suit for you.
Like Tom.
And he goes, "Hey, buddy. I heard you want something."
Who are you?
Oh, just a little helper.
A little helper.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, my lads and I are trying to perform a bit of a heist here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
Nice.
Just like that. So we could use a bit of a hand. Like, what do you have to offer exactly?
Oh, I can tell you exactly what you should know.
And what do you want for this?
Oh.
Because everybody wants something.
Do you mind if you want what I'm gonna give you? If you really, really want it, I want you to pick up that cup, and I want you to cut your hand with it.
A cup?
You can see that the cup's got a jagged edge.
How convenient.
I gotta kill you with my teacup.
It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be flashy. It's just gotta be a little cut.
Yeah, okay. I don't know any better.
Okay. And he puts out his hand. We've got a deal.
Yeah, but what do you want?
That's what I want.
You want my bloody hand?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, sure. I'll jump on.
All right, you cut your hand and you shake his hand?
Sure.
You got a deal. And sure enough, he poofs away, but in your hand, written in your blood,
Gross.
Is the scientists and the container.
The scientists and the container.
Yes.
Oh, we haven't looked up the guys.
Like the names of?
So-
And the serial number? Or...
No, so basically it's the words, the scientist and the container. Who are they and what is it?
Ooh.
Oh, so more questions, but no answers. That's not what I wanted. It's a shit deal.
Oh, no.
It's as
Well, maybe
Asmodeus.
looking into them.
You have
maybe
You still have the rest of the week, which is like, in like 4 days.
Okay, so I'm going to pretend like nothing happened, and I'm going to just casually stroll over to my buds.
Oh,
I'd be like, hey, so I look a little stunned, but, whatever. And I'm just like, so what about the scientists?
Huh.
Hmm.
And the container too. Where the hell would we find out that information?
And the container. Yeah, that'd be weird to not have that information.
No, that's
And I just kind of like crumple up the paper and put it in my pocket, just kind of sly.
do we got any way of finding out who these guys are?
I mean, maybe.
Well, who do we got that knows? Do we have any ins with the blue coats?
You actually do have an in with Lissa's crew. Because remember,
Sorry.
these guys used to be your crew too.
That wouldn't be
Okay.
Flint, would it?
Could be Flint, yeah.
Oh.
Who is Flint?
I have an in. An old spirit trafficker I used to sell spirits to.
Souls.
Of the name of Flint. Does
Okay.
anyone else here know Flint?
I don't think I know Flint.
Everybody
Uh,
here actually does know Flint. Just Just letting you guys know. You know him to varying degrees of him, but you do know of Flint.
Okay, so we know Flint. Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah, do you want to go talk to Flint? Maybe we can get a little bit of some more information on what's going on with Alyssa, at least.
Yeah,
You two
We can figure out what
actually. Go
Alyssa's
for it.
doing that day. Maybe they know.
I also have another suggestion.
Sure.
Once the bomb is set, Junker, why don't we have a separate delivery company deliver it into Lys's territory? That way we aren't using our resources and our time to get into the territory to drop off the package.
That's a good point. I'll get. I don't know anyone who does deliveries. I'm just good at making this stuff.
Well, wait for our fence to get back, and maybe he can point us in the right direction.
Now, the problem with going to Flint is I think I need to bring a bottled spirit to actually have an inn with him. So,
We have to go get a spirit.
Are any of you guys good at beating up a spirit?
Yeah.
So you guys want to go beat up a spirit?
Yeah, I've got a thing for that. Let's do that.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Gross.
Let's All right, well, we can do that pretty much anywhere. If we can clear some space, we can do it right here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's clear some space then.
All right.
All right,
Move the
so-
carriage out of the way.
I want to see how this goes.
All right, so what I do is I clear out a space on the floor. I sit down in it. I take my lightning hook, which I extend from its compacted form into its full size two-handed weapon. It's like a shepherd's crook, but it has like metal wire running all along the length of it to create kind of a electrified, sheep hook crook. And then I sit down on the floor, cross-legged, and I put my my spirit mask on, and then I start to attune to the spirit field, which I believe is a roll.
It is.
All right, 1
See
second.
how
That's
well
a
you attune.
that's a 3-die roll.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
I did not roll good.
So,
Oh no.
Dave.
Yes.
I'm going to assume you guys were doing this outside of the beers and cheers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We super aren't.
So you guys are doing this outside of the beers and cheers. And,
No, we totally said indoors.
Oh, you said indoors? Okay.
Totally
Next
said
to the
indoors.
stuff.
So you start trying to do this, and sure enough, you forgot to tell Rigney that you were doing this. So Rigney
You definitely didn't tell Rigby, though.
Rigney opens the door, just smashing all the shit that you put in the front, and it's like, guys, were you trying to summon something again?
Damn it,
Succeeding.
get out! We told you not to interrupt me while I'm doing spirit foo.
I told you not to interrupt me when cleaning your room.
I told you, just not inside. Just not inside. That's
We had to
all.
contain it.
Hey, so too little, too late, my dude. Sorry.
Well, here's a question, Rigby. How would you know? Were you spying on us?
No, I need to come in here and get more fucking mushrooms.
Well, get him and go. I gotta finish this.
Can you outside, please? Or open a window?
So with my roll, was that it was just interrupted, or
That is the failure of it, so you
Okay.
can't do it again until tomorrow.
fuck?
Boy.
All right, guys, I buggered. Maybe tomorrow.
Could have been worse. We could.
Or we can go find an active ghost.
Actually, that's
You can do
also
that too.
good.
How do you find an active ghost? I'm a man of
Well, I
swords.
walk around with my spirit mask on and with my lightning hook and hope one pops up.
I have an idea.
What up?
We can go to an abandoned building and I can just wreck shit and see if some ghosts pop up.
All right, fucking go.
That
for
might do it.
I mean, just temper tantrum it and see if something shows up.
Yeah, sure.
So we can find like an abandoned warehouse or an abandoned house, like a house that a family used to live in or something.
Yeah,
like that.
you guys are in Crowsfoot. There's an abandoned house literally like you can
Like
throw a
across the street.
stone and you'll find it.
Okay, I throw a stone and pick that house.
There you go.
It's salted decor. No, okay, so I find a house because I'm the kind of person where it's like, well, we have an objective, let's do the objective. So I'm gonna find an abandoned house, and I'm just gonna like muscle the door in if it's locked or not.
Most places are just like boarded up on the outside. You can just literally just go, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
with
just
the rod on the wood and the
Yeah.
and everything being damp.
Everything's damp. Everything's gross. Everything's rotted. Everything's got it's gross.
So I'm gonna just kind of shoulder check the door and just kind of push it inwards and stuff like that. And just
I'm just gonna have you roll a generic rec roll.
Okay.
Nice.
Just so that way we can see how much trash you can how much you can trash this fucking place.
Okay, so I've got 2 in the thing, so I get 3d6 for wreck.
Yes.
As a combat roll, so 3d6. I get a 6.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Hey.
So sure enough, you just kick the door in. You just basically kick over a chair, and a ghost fucking pops up and goes like, "Hey, that's
perfect."
He mums.
All right.
I say perfect, and then I take a swing at it.
All right.
Oh, I was hoping this would come up somehow.
Ghost puncher.
So I have my role in my character class is called a cutter. So I'm a fighter basically. I have a special ability I took called Ghost Fighter because it just sounded super metal. You may imbue your hands, melee weapons, or tools with spirit energy. You gain potency in combat versus the supernatural. You may grapple with spirits to restrain and capture them. So I'm going to punch this ghost in the mouth.
Yep, go right ahead.
So I'm gonna
yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to use Skirmish because that's my other combat ability.
Yep.
And I'm going to roll the same 3d6 and see what if I punch a ghost. I got double 5. Well, 5.
You punch the ghost, so
blast him.
You're punching the ghost real good. The thing is that ghosts are always a little tricky. So when you're punching the ghost, it always feels really weird for you, Jordan.
It's like spongy.
Yeah,
almost.
it's spongy, like way spongier than like it should be for anything. And you're like,
it's like you punched a tray of Jello.
Yeah. Also, Jordan, just because I have to bring it up. Yes. Because of the fact that you had your hand cut and it hasn't been properly treated.
That is true.
The ghost will inflict 1 stress on you.
Damn it. Ooh. That's okay. 1 stress.
So as Roland just opens up with a haymaker.
just plastered him.
Clocking him right in the schnoz. I'm gonna slam a ghost bottle on the floor and open up the cap, and it's this crystalline bottle with brass fittings, with a little bit of aging, because once you make one of these, they kind of stay around for a while. Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna get my lightning hook ready to wrangle this sumbitch.
All right.
So, do you want me to?
Hold on, I'm going to pull the things.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just kind of keeping it distracted while you're getting ready and set up, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to roll either an attune or a command.
All right. Well, I have both, but attune is higher for me. So I'd like to roll that if I could. Okay. So that would be a 3d6. Bap. I've got a 4 and a 5. I've got a 5.
All right. So. Because the only reason why I'm not going to okay, it's a success. It takes you a little bit longer than you expected to in order to capture this ghost. That's all.
Okay.
So it's just a little bit later in the day than what you would expect. You know that Flint's hours of business is generally like around like midday, and he doesn't like working at night because ghosts. That's when he goes to find ghosts.
Yeah. So the jar is ready on the floor, and I ignite my lightning hook and grab him around the neck and try to jam him in the bottle.
Yeah.
So you do
exactly
between the two of you. You do jam it into the bottle. So, but
just get in there.
Got the stick for
it. Get the flask.
Right, but you hear like basically after you fucking put it in the bottle, you hear like the bells of just to determine what time it is. and you know, oh shit, it's almost about time that Flint's gonna stop like buying shit.
Yeah,
God damn it.
So you can run to go get him now, but like you gotta book it, and like that's it. Like
Jesus.
Like to the point where I'm taking stress.
yeah, to the point where you're taking
Okay.
stress.
Okay. This will be worth taking some stress over. So, all right. Anyone coming with?
Well,
Welcome
yeah,
back.
I've got to make sure.
All right. Fucking book it.
Taking stress to keep up.
Yes, all of you have to take stress in order to keep up. So everyone just gets 1 stress.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get an additional stress.
That's the first time I put stress on this sheet. I have
As
to
will
find
I.
it. Where's the stress?
It's underneath your vice.
Yeah.
Stress. 1 tick. Boop. Got it. All right. So yes, we're sprinting through the cobble streets. Kind of roll an ankle because it's cobblestone, and that's not fun to run on.
No.
And sure enough, you end up in the alleyway where normally you'd see Flint to get where he buys and sells his spirits, and you can see him starting to pack up his shit, and he looks up and he looks at you and he goes, "Holy fuck! I didn't expect to see y'all lot here."
Oh, sorry, I've still got my mask on.
Just a quick thing.
Hi, Flint.
Angry 81555 has followed. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, so we're talking to Flint then.
Yeah. Jeez, I didn't think I'd see you guys again.
So,
I have a soul to sell,
Oh, okay. All right.
and perhaps some info to glean.
You have info for me, or I give info for you instead of the payment?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. All right.
You want to sit down?
Yeah, hold on.
I need a breather.
Yeah.
I can tell. You guys are covered in sweat and shit.
it's been a long day.
All right. Well, what do you guys need? Just make
So,
it quick, because
I-
Lissa doesn't want me talking to you guys anymore. Just letting you know.
Well, hopefully this fine quality spirit will loosen your qualms a bit.
We certainly didn't kidnap it.
Yeah, that's how that works.
So, we heard that. What were we here for? Was this for the scientists or the?
And the container.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the Canadian. Okay.
Because those
So-
guys
About the
are...
information that I shouldn't have that I suddenly had.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Go ahead.
sorry. So how are you guys going to roleplay this?
Well, I'm trying to think of a way to get the information out of him without him thinking that we're planning a heist. Anyone have an idea of how to?
Oh, we can tell them we're pulling a hit on but we got a job to put a hit on somebody who's overseeing the warehouse.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
we got a job.
Uh-huh.
We need to off someone discreetly,
Okay.
but they are rather highly secure.
All right.
There's a warehouse that's in the docks that this person is going to be at, and we thought it would be the best time to hit him.
Okay.
We're wondering if you have any information on the hymns.
Look, you gotta give me a little bit more than that.
He's a scientist.
Oh, fuck!
You know,
Don't tell me you guys are gonna be hitting the C-23.
Okay.
We won't then.
No.
It's C-24.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Which scientist is for them?
The toll.
Well, we kind of we were given really vague details.
Oh God. Okay. Can you tell me at least what kind of thing is he a geneticist? Is he a guy who specializes in ghosts? Is he like
He
the
specializes in boxes.
boxes? Oh, you mean
It
the
wouldn't be-
guy? You mean the guy that's got the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. All right. His name's Gerald.
Gerald. Okay.
Gerald.
This shit down.
And he's made a new kind of icebox. It's really kind of weird. He calls it a refrigerator.
What's a refrigerant?
A refrigerator.
But what is it refrigerant?
I don't know. It keeps the box cold. That's what it does. But the thing is that it's really weird. I saw it once and I didn't like it because Lisa told me to take a look at it, and I don't like it at all, guys. I really don't. If you're offering this guy, that's a great thing.
Are we stealing a fridge, bro?
Stealing contents of the fridge.
So basically what he did was he made a box, and the box has its own power source, and inside the power source is actually a bunch of ghosts. That's what keeps the fridge cold.
Oh.
Huh. That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Could we blow the box and release the ghost and cause a huge scene?
Maybe after we get the organ safely to where it needs to be.
Don't say that.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is what I whisper to you.
Yes.
Right. So just letting you know, I don't like what he did with the ghosts. Look, I like to use my ghosts humanely as much as possible, right?
Right.
But this is just a little weird. A little weird.
Just a little weird. I think that might be the guy, but maybe you should tell us about this. What did you call him? A geneticist?
Yeah, he's a guy who specializes in flesh stuff.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't like him either. His name is Reginald.
Reggie the Flesh Man.
Reginald. Got it.
Anything else interesting about the last couple of scientists?
The other two, one's name is Terry. As far as I know, he's kind of new. The only reason why he's there, as far as I'm concerned, is that he figured out that there's a kind of essentially, from what I heard, he said there's some kind of compound that can turn the blood not toxic almost instantly. Right?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. It's what I
We're
heard.
talking Leviathan blood?
Yeah, the blood.
Yeah.
Right, but I don't know why he's in with the doc shit. I'm not sure why. I don't know what it's got to do with the fucking box. But
Forget about him. It's probably not him. What was the
then-
last guy?
The last guy's name is Marion. I don't know why his name's Marion, but his name's
They
Marion.
wanted to raise a tough son.
Apparently. Or Marion's the guy who's in charge of all this shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Lead scientist, then, maybe.
Yeah, essentially.
I don't know. I think we're still going after the engineer with the icebox.
All right. Well, if you got him, he lives. Hang on 1 second. I have to pull up the fucking map for me. He lives in Charter Hall. All right. He lives in Charter Hall. As far as I can tell, so do the other two of them. Marion lives over in Brightstone.
Ah, I see. Charter Hall, Brightstone.
Right. Just stay away from the fucking warehouse. Lissa doesn't want you guys there, for sure.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
You guys flipped her off and said, fuck off, you cunt.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, yeah, we did that.
That does sound like a thing we would say, yes.
Yeah.
I'll take ownership for that. That was not one of my brightest days. But she did kill the old boss.
I know.
Tim.
I know, we all liked Rorik. Rorik was a great guy, okay? But Lissa's in charge now, so just stay
She's
away
in
from...
charge for now.
Yes.
Don't make rumblings of that.
Don't...
Yeah, we don't tell him that.
Don't
We're not
spread
causing
that around.
We're not causing a gang revolution.
No. It could, though. She's just another staple of the fascist state. Just another part of its face, man. It's like a zit on the ugly face of the girl.
Okay, thank you for your time. Here's the ghost.
Thank you.
Look, leave a copy of the manifesto. Let's get going.
My manifesto is my work.
Okay, cool. So,
all right.
We've got our information. We've got
We've
our
got way more
uniforms
information.
incoming. Do we still need the uniforms? Is that still a thing?
Oh yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it'd
for
definitely
sure.
be useful.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now,
cool.
do the Bluecoats have whispers in their employ?
Yes, they do.
Like as bluecoats?
Yes, because the Whispers
Okay.
are the cops, and they deal with everything, and they don't like it. So they normally they have people who are employed, but these are the people who are like, I don't want to do this anymore, so I'm gonna get other people to do it for me.
Okay.
Is it?
Outsourcing.
Yeah.
Ooh, can we be outsourced somehow?
Not in time for this.
Dang it. Okay. No, I was just thinking, like, if
let's
they
play
used,
another crew. To do
if
this
they
job
used
for
us as like, I don't know what I was thinking. Never mind. Okay. So we've got everything. Our checklist is quickly being completed.
Mhm.
Is there anything else that we need to do before we drop the bomb, so to speak?
No, we're literally going to drop a bomb. It's not-
Figuratively and literally.
We got to talk to our fence about that.
Yes.
These are newly armed science boys, right? We don't have to worry about taking them out before we go and do the pull, right?
No, but they may be able to, if like two of us go and visit one of them, maybe we can intimidate them into leaving a back door open or something like that. For those of us who can't scale walls.
Do you want me to come with you and bring explosives to frighten him back to the grave?
Sure, that'll work.
Rock on. I got a bomb.
Just rubbing the bomb in their face. I'll blow you up, man. Don't think I
I'll
won't.
tell you what, man. Who's bad cop? Who's good cop?
Well, we can both be bad cop. Why not?
All right, rock on.
All right. So,
Bad cop, bad cop.
which scientist are you going to?
That's on
I
Dave's
think.
recommendation.
Yeah, Dave. What do you think?
All right,
Should
we
we
got the
go
refrigerator
harass?
man. We've got the geneticist. We've got the
The intern.
the intern, the new guy who figured out what was it? Changing the blood less toxically.
Yeah.
And instantly.
Yeah.
And then we got
We
the
should-
project lead.
We should talk to the new guy because he sounds like he's gonna be not the new guy very quickly.
Yeah, we could probably flip him pretty easy. Anyone have any idea how to sway or consort with
Sure.
these types?
I start with a headbutt and then begin with threatening.
Hold on. He has miraculously uncovered a means by which one can detoxify blood. Maybe if I talk to him like one scientist to another.
Maybe.
I have a potential idea. If he's an intern, he's not being paid all that much. Maybe throw some money in front of him, and maybe you'll flip him easier that way.
Robbery.
But I want to Peaky Blinders headbutt somebody.
If he doesn't take
chase, this is not going to go bad. All right.
If he doesn't accept the money, if he doesn't accept the honey, then go with the threat.
All right.
Okay, fine.
All right. So I'll
But-
do the talking. I'll do the talking because I'm a science fella. All right.
Underline this. Start with the honey.
Got it. Got it.
Fine.
Give me some
Good.
silver.
Did we want to wait until we had the blue coats?
Well, because we're not going to be blue coats for this. We're investors.
Oh, make sure it's silver.
Yeah. All right. Who's
You don't want to flash gold around.
No.
All right. So, Jordan, what's your
Definitely
character's name again?
Rolly.
Rolly. You're going to be my bodyguard.
Yep.
Let's roll up, okay?
Yep.
All right. Let's go up to his place and knock on the door.
All right. So sure enough, you eventually find Terry's place, and Terry, you knock on Terry's door in your best
Terry.
skivvies, I guess.
Yeah.
So, and he opens the door and he looks and he goes, can I help you, gentlemen?
Good day, sir. My name is Jason Rocker, and I'm looking for upcoming investments. And recently, a little bird told me that you've been working on some new technology that, quite frankly, I'd like to make proprietary.
I mean, I'm working with the Emperor. I don't...
Now, you could be working with the Emperor, but you could also be working with the Emperor and making more money.
Huh?
Please, may I come in? Unless, of course, it makes you uncomfortable.
I mean, I don't know who you guys are.
Well, I said my name is Jason Rocker. This is my bodyguard and close associate, Tim.
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 I look him in the eye and like, Tim.
Tim.
But, of course, this might seem as a strong-arming sort of a thing. So, I wanted to pay you for your time.
I'd like you to... Okay. Are you going to either flash him the... Are you going to flash him the silver, or are you going to... Okay. So he looks and he's like, that's a lot of silver.
Oh, right. It's why
Almost like
Tim
we're
is here,
investors.
so I don't get mugged. Not to threaten you, so I don't get mugged.
Okay. I mean, what are you kind of looking for?
Well, not going to lie, we're not exactly in a free market. I was hoping to get a little more information of your technology, how it works, and where you've been employing it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm assuming you're talking about the pills.
That was said discreetly. May we come in?
Yeah,
so
sure.
you can have more discretion.
Sure.
Of course.
So-
Of course, one must pay for entry to all fine establishments, and I give him a handful of coins.
Thank you, sir. So
Just a ream of silver.
so you go into his house, and sure enough, his front living room, because he doesn't have a huge place, right?
Yeah.
But it's not the cramped 6 people fit into 1 bedroom kind of place. This is like he has his own like bedroom, a kitchen, and a living room, and his living room is converted into a half laboratory, half dining area, right?
Can I roll my tinker to understand what he's doing?
Yes.
So that I can show him that I too am a scientist.
Scientist.
In a sense, but also
A quote-unquote scientist.
back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Back up, man. I'm a scientist. Oh my
Dang!
God. Okay.
Double 6.
Hun, you know exactly what the fuck he's doing. So basically what he's done is he's made a pill that essentially dissolves the toxicity out of the blood, because Leviathan blood is black.
Mm-hmm.
And basically what you could tell is that the pill itself will turn the blood blue. Right? Which is pure uncontaminated Leviathan blood, which you've only ever seen. I'm gonna inflict a flashback on you just because.
Yeah.
You've only ever seen this once, right?
And now, do I know how he did it?
You know exactly how he fucking did it.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. All right.
Right? But yeah, you know exactly how he fucking did it.
Like my character uses like high quality electroplasmic vials to power the lightning hook, but even that's not pure, super pure.
Yeah.
So I immediately start rattling off his own procedure too. I see you do this and this and this.
Essentially, you know the exact chemical compound.
Yeah.
And you know the exact measurements too, because the only way that you would be able to do it is if you had these exact measurements. But there's the one main ingredient is almost impossible to find, and that's called it's called the blue rose. Right? You can't find it, but the fact that he has that much blue rose to use on like just a test subject means that it obviously exists somewhere in Duskfall.
Okay. Question to George.
Or just outside the wall.
Or just outside the
Roy.
wall.
What else
Yep.
do we need? What else do we need to get from this guy?
We could use maybe an in into the warehouse somehow for the rest of us that don't scale walls and stuff like that. So we could just kind of have him just leave a door open or something like that.
Oh, I got it. So, of course, we'd have to see a product demonstration.
Oh, of course, yes.
No, not here. Do you have a discrete place where you're working on this project?
Oh, I do. Yes. Do you know warehouse C2023?
I don't know deal with the warehouse district, but I can find it. My man Tim here. Tim, are you familiar with it?
I think I've seen it before.
Okay. Well, I have a thing that's going to be happening around, in the middle of the night. Just saying. So if you come sometime around, let's say... Hold on, I have to actually find the fucking names of the goddamn time bits.
Yeah, the author of this RPG went deep.
He really did. He's just like, hey, this is what the times they have names now.
Yeah,
So,
like midnight is honor.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love good splat.
It is very interesting, but it's also very annoying on how I have to keep an eye and remember what the fuck these names are.
It's thick.
It's thick.
Thick and syrupy. Just pours out from between the pages. Nope. That's maple syrup.
So
I've just ruined a book.
So okay, I have a thing that's happening around smoke hour, but if you come around chains time,
Could you get us in to take a look at your project?
I could. Yes.
I'll be bringing a couple of contemporaries as well to assess.
Yeah. Obviously.
Fellow scientists. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I can't thank you enough for your time. Of course, and I hand over some more coin.
Thank you, sir.
Very good day.
Thank you.
We've never met.
Oh, discreet.
Discreet.
Yes, that's why you flicked it. All right, let's go.
After all, it is our middle name.
No, it's Gorilla.
So as we're leaving, I look Terry in the face. I'm like, discreet, and I just kind of like look at him very poignantly and just kind of leave.
Discreet. Yes.
He's slightly sweatier than he was before.
Yes. Okay, so we've got our plans. We've got our well laid out plans.
The chat is predicting a hell of a train wreck for us when this goes live.
Also, Jordan, you just made Faceplant Jan expel beer through their nose.
Oh, I don't imagine how.
Our apologies.
Never apologize. I think. Is there anything else we're missing, guys?
Not that I know of. I think we've covered all our bases, or as much as we can.
And
anyway.
your fence arrives with your blue coats.
And they look.
Yeah.
They look almost immaculate because
Nothing looks immaculate.
Nothing looks immaculate in this city.
All right.
Sorry, yeah. Also, he had to murder them off some people.
Yes.
Nothing.
What was the name of our fence again?
Jimmy, the Silverfoot.
Yeah.
Jimmy Silverfoot.
Or if we're mad at him, Jimmy Silverfish.
Jimmy, we have one more request of you, and this isn't for another couple of days, however. Could you send along a delivery person to here? We need to deliver something into another area of town in a couple of days, and I was wondering if you knew of a delivery person that could do that for us.
For Lissa's turf? Is that what you're asking?
I didn't say Lissa's turf.
Yeah,
I
but
just
that's
said
the address.
I didn't give him the address, but all right.
I can see it from here.
We want to send a peace offering. How's that?
Yes, a piece of something. All right.
All right, I guess if that's what you want, I guess we'll do that.
But again, can't know that it's coming from us. That's why we need an intermediary to deliver it to that address. Do you know of someone daring enough to do that?
Yeah, I do, but he's also like 10.
Perfect.
He'll be well paid.
All right. Not give him that fucking gold. He'll get killed.
No. We'll pay him in silver.
All right, cool.
Just send him along at this time, and we'll give him the package, and we'll give him the instruction to deliver it.
Yep.
And Bob's your uncle.
All right.
Bob is indeed your uncle.
I feel like our Silverfoot here, to move those gold coins, he has to like shave them down into gold dust.
Yeah,
to do it real discreet.
That's why that's why he can only take 2 at a time, because he has to shave it fucking down and it takes forever.
I'm gonna put a longer timer on the bomb for the kid. I don't say this.
Good call. Good call.
I anticipated a grown-up of being able to run away from this, not a child.
You needed, because you said you needed somebody discreet and won't recognize you. That's a 10-year-old.
Oh, he still smells new.
10-year-olds are real fast, man.
Yeah, cool. I'm adding 5 minutes to the timer so the little bastard can make a left turn.
They're real speedy when they need to be.
All right, you guys ready to start the heist?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what?
Let's
I'm
do
fucking
it.
down.
All right.
God, it's gonna go bad.
It's not gonna go bad. This is gonna be great.
You know what? We've done enough sufficient prep time that hopefully this doesn't go off the rails too bad.
We've done more prep time for this heist than we have for any other D20 live heist in the fucking history of D20.
That is so true.
Yeah. That's it's a boon of this system.
Yeah.
it rewards you for doing your homework.
We did it. I hope to God we don't pay for it.
Okay, so I have here how much of the danger bar has been lifted because of the fact of how you acted throughout the rest of this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your
So what's our
standing went up from desperate to controlled.
Nice.
Fuck
Yes.
yeah. Not just risky, but fucking controlled? Hell yeah.
Yes.
We're no
Yeah.
longer considered menaces.
Yet.
Okay.
Most of our plans involve punching ghosts, but that was just like a stepping stone in this one.
It was. Okay, so the day comes. Or are we jumping ahead?
So
Or the night comes.
The night comes.
The night comes.
Well, day and night is
It's the same
almost
thing.
interchangeable.
Like, okay, so you know how when like a solar eclipse happens and you're like, huh, this is like really dim outside.
It's weirdly dim outside. Yeah.
That's the brightest it ever gets in Duskfall.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like
dim.
midday.
It's like, huh? We'll have our gunfight at merely dim.
Yeah. So the street lights turn on because that's all you guys have for light at this point. It's eerily quiet. You end up coming up to the warehouse, and sure enough, the guards are in the middle of their shift. Right? So they're shifting out. And
Okay.
you guys end up going to see if the door's open, because Terry said he'd leave the door open for you.
He did.
So you guys go over to the back, test the handle, make sure there's no traps, jimmy it, and sure enough, it is open. And
Good
unlocked.
boy, Terry. He's not going to get a visit later.
Oh yeah. To rearrange his kneecaps, yeah.
Yeah, really.
So are you guys wearing your blue coats now, or are you wearing other things?
I think the blue coat would have been to make us the least conspicuous.
Okay. So sure enough, you guys are wearing your blue coats, and you walk in, and Terry comes down, and he's expecting to see all of you like as scientists, and he looks and he sees it's the cops, and he's just like,
Good lying.
what can I do for you, officers?
Take off my coat, put it over like a railing or something.
If no one talks, I'm going to.
Yes, please.
All
You
right.
are the contact.
All right, sir. Apparently, you've been dealing with nefarious people that in no way look exactly like me.
Maybe I'll leave my coat on.
He's like, oops, gonna do that back up.
Did you meet with a man named John Rocker recently?
Yes, I did.
That man's a notorious crime element in this city.
Oh,
sir.
God.
Did he give you any kind of coin or anything like that?
Yeah, he did.
All right, well, you can keep
Oh,
that, sir. You were bamboozled by
Oh,
a
God.
terrible man. He's done all kinds of nefarious things. Did you get the name of
You're,
his...
you're lucky you're not an accessory to those crimes.
Did you get the name of his man?
Yeah, Tim.
All right. Now, sir, I need you to have a seat over here, please. I guide him over to a wall
Okay.
so the others can come in behind him.
Okay.
And we kind of file inwards.
Yeah, just
kind of
go, just
doop,
like,
doop, doop,
I
doop.
give him the look of like, go, 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 go. Now, listen here, sir. Normally, you know the law in Duskfall, I'm dealing with criminals.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see something happen to a nice citizen like you.
Okay.
So here's what I'm going to ask you to do.
Uh-huh.
Because we want to catch him, right?
Yeah.
Were you planning to meet with him at any point?
Yeah, about now.
Tonight?
Yes.
Oh, you got to get out of here, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might go-
Hang on. Let me go get my other scientist. Oh, my boss is gonna be so pissed at me.
It's all right. Just tell him the cops were here and they warned you about a man named Johnny Rocker. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just tell everyone the police are here and watch the building vacate. Just out of every window and other door in the building.
And sir,
Cheese it, the roses.
sir, done admirable duty for your city.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Hang on. I'll
Thank
be right
you,
back.
citizen.
So sure enough, he runs off.
Thank you, citizen.
And like a couple minutes later, like the other scientists come down and they're like, oh, we don't want to do anything with the cops and nothing. Look, it was hard enough that we were dealing with Lissa. We're not dealing with this shit.
Have a good day, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Are they gone?
So the scientists are gone.
I close the door. Why is this working out so well for us?
Shut
I
up.
swear, you should have needed a sway roll for that.
No,
Good thing the role play worked.
because you guys went with Terry. If you went with any other person, it would have caused a sway roll, but you went with Terry.
Yeah.
We went with Terry.
Terry was the
we're
weak
gonna do
link.
shit
What
to
up?
Terry every time we go back, man.
I'll write his
We're
name
gonna
down.
find
He's on the
Terry.
list.
I'm gonna have a new face every fucking time. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be like, "Where's Terry?" And you're gonna say, "What do you mean Terry's not here?" I'm gonna say, "Bullshit, he's here and he's involved." I'm gonna work this man with a new alias every time we come back to this, Sam.
It's like Roger from Like American Dad. It's like a weird, like no one can tell who you are.
But
Just got a mole that moves around his face.
Terry's really stupid.
He's a precious gem.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure Terry gets out alive every single time. And I'm gonna be the
Terry
same
child.
cop every single time.
Terry's a precious gem that should be guarded at all times.
Precious cinnamon roll that, Terry.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, so
You guys are in here early, right? Which means that the organ hasn't actually been transported in here yet. So what do you guys want to do now that you're in?
Can we get the cart in here?
You can, but I'm gonna have you roll it. Like you guys are gonna have to roll to see how sneaky you can get the cart in here.
that would be a prowl, I think, or a finesse.
Well, how abandoned is the building right now?
It's
like
not
since like
very.
ran.
It's not very abandoned because of the fact that you guys just happened to do it while there was a shift change of the guard. So like there are less people here, but you know that in about an hour there's gonna be like there's gonna be like a problem of people in here.
Can I check the refrigerator? See if it's working?
Yeah, you can check the refrigerator.
What a sentence.
Roll the tinker.
Okay. Thank God it's Tinker.
Mike has to check if his refrigerator's running.
That's a success. The refrigerator is running perfectly. There is no issues with it.
Okay. Do I?
Might have to go catch it.
Do you know how it works?
Yeah, you know exactly how it works, and it freaks you the fuck out.
Awesome.
Because what it has is that it has its own little like generator of Leviathan blood, and it keeps the ghosts intact while the ghosts are running through the fucking the box essentially.
Oh. I'm gonna put on my my spirit mask, and I'm just gonna watch this and just be horrified.
We still look like cops, so any of us who has a bluff roll of some kind.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Is anyone good at lying in this group?
No, I
my
punch people. Punch people in the mouth. This is my job.
If we level up, I'll put one in sway.
I can easily finesse. Okay, you know what? I can do the finesse. So that way we can actually put the cart put the fridge in the cart in the exact position where it is currently, and that way when they load the organ into the refrigerator, we just scarper with the cart.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Make
and
the
the way
roll.
that Mike tricked it out, pimped our cart.
Yeah.
So do you want a finesse roll for that, Sam? So that way
Yes,
I
I
can get
do.
it in position properly?
I would like you to get a finesse roll.
Does anybody want to give me like some extra D6s on this for some stress? Or
I'll take a stress and give you a D6.
Is that for what? Finesse? Or...
Finesse, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll take a stress.
Okay. So that's 66 that I'm rolling, Sam?
Yep.
I'll be watching out a window just to keep an eye on things.
There's a 6 and
Yeah.
5s.
No complications. You guys end up getting it in. You basically make sure that the guards are looking at that time. You get in the cart and you angle it so that way you can make a quick getaway if you need to.
Well, at a certain point, there's going to be a bomb going off that'll be a distraction for Liz's forces.
We delivered the bomb, right? We dropped off the bomb.
Yeah, that's why Jimmy was like, okay, I got a 10-year-old, and then you fixed the bomb.
Yeah.
So that marks the beginning of the fucking heist.
Yeah, there's no going back now.
No.
Otherwise, you just decided to midnight bomb what bombs at midnight.
Yeah.
Through a child.
Oh my god!
I've made mistakes. Okay, I guess we
I've
should-
made a few.
It's about to get atomic.
All right. So,
right.
what's our plan? Are we laying in wait? Are we hiding while they put the deliver the organ? Well, I'm sure they were thinking there were scientists going to be here. Who wants to
They were
pose
all
as a
scarfed.
scientist?
Why don't we just say the scientists are being arrested and we are going to do delivery for them?
I mean, you wanna
Or-
roll that?
Or we say, this is an illegal action. What you're bringing off is being confiscated by us. Put it in.
Oh, that's good. That's good luck.
Wait, isn't this being delivered by blue coats and we're dressed as blue coats?
No, it's being delivered by dock workers, isn't it?
What?
So, okay. So the dock workers are bringing it to here. The dock workers are expecting scientists. That's what they're expecting.
Oh,
Oh.
But
we just have to.
because of the fact that they know that these scientists are also under the Emperor's payroll, it's not out of the ordinary to also assume that maybe there's going to be some blue coats. Right?
We're,
Alright.
we're the hired muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we should get changed, is what I'm hearing, or one of us should get changed at least, so to be a scientist. Mike,
will.
you'd probably be,
Yeah, there you go. Go find a lab coat and
or both of you can. Christ, there's supposed to be more than one, right?
yeah. And we're just, hired help.
And Mike's got the tinker to be able to kind of like talk shop if people are all of a sudden shoppy, right?
Yeah.
Sam, while I'm in the warehouse, I'd like to put on my spirit mask and then look around for a ghost door.
Good call. All right. I want you to
Because I do have a ghost key.
roll your attune just to
Okay.
see if you can find anything.
Yes. All right. So that is 3d6. Boop. I do not.
You don't find one.
Okay.
Right.
Crap. And I get a headache.
And you get a headache.
That's okay. It's okay. So nothing's like immediately obviously visible. If there is something there, it's going to take a little bit to come through. So, I guess that Dave and I are going to be hanging out in the back with our police uniforms on and just kind of
Yep.
Yeah. And the blue
appearing
coats
busy.
and the blue coats have whispers, so I won't look out of place with a ghost hook.
No,
Yeah.
and I'll be kind of with you, just kind of like looking around, just kind of inspecting nothing but everything at the same time.
You can also assume
Yeah.
that they have whispers anyway because that they need somebody who is a whisperer because of the fact that this fridge has ghosts in it, and the last thing they need is it to go off.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course.
If like a ghost squeaks out of the mechanism, they're gonna need to wrangle it and put back in.
Yeah, because nobody wants this fucking thing to explode.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
are they coming up?
So sure enough, the hour changes, the guards change over. Because these are new guards, they don't recognize you as the scientists from before. So
Or old gang members.
or old gang members. So they're just like, okay, all right, whatever. Sure enough, the front of the warehouse opens up, and in comes from another cart sailors, absolutely drenched in, because they have their little protective suits on, but they're drenched in what looks like the black water and Leviathan blood, and they smell disgusting, and they look they look disgusting. They feel disgusting, right? And sure enough, they're dragging in by this fucking cart, like this giant piece of organ. Right, you can see.
Hopefully under a tarp.
Yeah, it's under a tarp. But
You don't want to spook the citizenry.
Right, because essentially what they had to do is they had to find an immature Leviathan, bring it here, and then cut out the organ like on the dock.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, this is
That's
fresh.
gross.
It's like, all right, it's like, right, we don't have a lot of time for this. Let's get it into the box.
Sure enough, the sailors are just like, they're so fucking delirious because everything smells gross and everything is like they have a lot of trauma. Let's just say.
They're done with this whole night.
Yeah, pretty much. And they just go and they drag this fucking thing. It's sick. It's legitimately it'll just fit inside this refrigerator.
All right, so we're just kind of like exhaustedly, kind of like, all right, boys, just load it into the box.
Mm-hmm. Sure enough, they throw it in, and it gets sealed up.
Good.
Yep.
And
put some straps on it just to kind of hold it closed.
Yeah, the whole thing's designed to do that.
So, and
Yeah,
as they're strapping it closed, you hear from the doorway, "I hope that fucking thing doesn't make too much of a mess." And you guys turn, and it's Lissa.
I'm gonna kind of like look at everything that isn't in Lissa's direction.
I'm just gonna slip my ghost ghost mask down, spirit mask off.
Can anyone make a disguise real fast?
Just pull up the collar of the lab coat, push the glasses up.
Right, and Lissa's starting to walk towards you guys.
I just like same thing, lab coat up, and I'm just like securing the carriage.
She's walking.
Yeah,
over.
you and I are basically looking over the icebox, making sure everything's stable.
She's walking over, and she's just like, "I hope this fucking thing is so worth it because holy crap!" Just
thumbs up.
I just don't want to deal with this shit anymore, and it smells disgusting. And she looks over at you guys. And she squints. And just as she's about to say something, an explosion goes off down her.
My palm.
Oh, our hired 10-year-old went off.
And she, of
we
course,
hope not, but
starts screaming, going, "What the fuck was that?" And starts booking it outside the warehouse. And all of her guys end up going after it.
That's a cue.
That's the blue coat. And go, 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 go.
That's a cue, boys.
Up for the blue coat. Let's get it. Let's go, Scarper.
So you book it.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna pull up the map just so I sound knowledgeable.
Well, yeah.
All right.
We're following the route that you and I identified earlier.
Yeah.
All right.
Now
we could have put rags up to our mouths because of the smell of the Leviathan.
It does smell really gross. Just saying,
Yes,
it is.
Oh, we
Sam,
could have.
can I check containment on this fucking thing?
Yes, you can check containment on this thing.
Fuck me.
Also, do we have horses pulling this carriage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You're mine, bitch.
Oh no!
So, sure enough.
What did you do?
So
you think
guys,
it's fine.
you guys are guys are booking it down the thing. Mike has decided to check containment on this. As he lifts up the tarp, he realizes that as everybody was pushing all the stuff and getting everybody, and the bomb went off, and there was just so much commotion. You guys forgot to detach the power source from the tank of Leviathan blood that it was actually attached to as it was refilling, and it's dangling off the edge, and it's about to rip the whole power source off.
I'll give you a hand.
I'd like to use my non-ignited ghost hook to get those things off the ground.
Oh God, I've never seen that many friends.
You know what? Hold on. Hold on. I have something better for this. This day than your hook. What happens is you guys see Edward just close his eyes and focus for a second, and then his eyes open and flash blue, and 4 spectral arms come out from his torso and abdomen, and those arms he uses to pick up the device and put it back into the cart.
What the crapperoni did I just see?
Am I the only one without ghost powers?
This is my also.
It's in, but the thing is that it's detached itself away from the fridge, so ghosts are about to fucking come out of this shit.
Can I fix it?
You can fix it, but there's gonna be a ghost that comes out.
That's cool. We can outrun a ghost.
I can outrun a ghost.
Yeah, just go.
Ghosts.
Make him someone else's problem.
So you fix it, and sure enough, 2 ghosts pop out.
2.
At which time I ignite my my ghost hook, and I'm gonna I'm gonna do the thing I said about wrangling.
Jordan, punch them! Punch them! We gotta get the hell out of here.
All right, back in the box for you lads. And I just kind of like, and I'm just gonna go punch some ghosts and wrangle them.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my ghost lightning hook over my head, ignite it, so it looks like lightning and tasers are lighting up all over the crook.
I need you guys to roll your skirmish.
Oh,
okay.
boo.
Dave, if you want, you can roll a tune.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be smart. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
my skirmish I'm going right now. No, I got a 4.
To be fair, it's still a success, right? But it's seeping, because basically, as you're punching it, it's still seeping into that wound that's on your hand. Apparently, it hasn't really quite healed yet.
Oh, miraculous.
Sam!
Dave got a critical success. All right. So, Dave, you managed
Dave's attuned as shit.
You've wrangled that fucking ghost. Like, it popped out. You're like, no, I don't want to deal with that shit.
I wrap him around the crook like a spaghetti, and I just cram him back in.
You're like, no, get back in there. Jordan, you're okay. You still succeeded. You have managed to grapple your ghost, but it is starting to give you more stress. That's all.
Did I take more stress just now?
Just one more stress.
Okay.
I would like, having dealt with my ghost, I want to help Jordan with his ghost.
Yep.
Yeah, we're like fisticuffsing. He's like, brr. I'm like, shut up. Smack.
Thank you, Hot Dog 1966, for following us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, I'm gonna punch the ghost and get punched back, and then be fighting
You're
it.
gonna put the crook around its waist and pull him into your fists.
Just hammer him into me.
Should I do a stress for that to
You can stress.
give him a?
You can give him an automatic success if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'll stress to give him an automatic success too.
All right.
I want him to fucking
Right.
bitch slap this fucking ghost back to hell.
Yeah, the tattoos on your hands glow. One says ghost, the other one says Buster.
Okay, so do you want me to roll again then?
Yeah, just roll again.
So I'll get 5d6 instead of 3d6 because I'm getting 2 helpers.
Yeah.
Or no, I
No,
get
no,
3d6
sorry.
but 2 successes.
Yeah, you get 2 successes and then 3d6.
Okay, so 3d6 go. 3, but
Okay,
with
but
2
you got 2
successes on top.
successes, so that means that you still pass, no problem. So you managed to shove this thing back into
Just
the fucking
cramming
fridge,
it back in.
right?
Strap it up. Let's get it secured. Let's scarf her.
I feel like it's like trying to fill a water bottle full of Jello from a tray.
Pretty much.
Just.
All right, so
Get in
I've
the
got
bottle.
electroplasmic vials. No, I've got arcane implements. Maybe that'll. Does that include arcane duct tape?
I fixed that part. It's taped back on. Just drive.
Drive.
Who's driving this thing?
Firing at this point.
Yeah.
I'll use finesse to drive.
Yeah, please use finesse to drive because you got to make sure that this thing is not gonna break again.
Does anyone
All
want
right.
to throw in it a success for this?
I will give you a success for
Okay.
stress.
All right, 46. And I got a 6.
You got a 6.
Nice.
Okay, so there are no more complications the rest of the trip.
All right, so we pass out of the docks into Crow's Foot, across the bridge into Silk Shore, across another bridge into Lower Silk Shore, and then the bridge into what is this?
Barrow
Cleft.
And then into Dunslow.
And then it does Dunslow.
Dunslow is actually a labor camp, where this is where all the food is actually harvested from. So this is where you find your mushrooms and eel pits and shit.
Yeah, they look like fields.
It's just fields and fields of whatever food you guys can scrounge up.
And there's electroplasmic lamps that create the photosynthesis that the mushroom or that the
food
stuff works here.
And sure enough, at the edge of Dunslow, you can see a little hut sitting on the edge of the hill, right just within feet of the barrier that keeps the rest of the calamities outside.
Nice.
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but that doesn't look like our architecture.
No,
No,
can we
but
get
that's
This
Sorry,
hut doesn't
go ahead.
fit in.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Also, are we able to pass through this barrier, or is it just to keep ghosties out?
Oh, the hut's on the inside of the barrier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we're pretty close to the barrier, so we can hear it crackle.
Yeah, you can hear it crackling. You can see ghosts on the other side of the barrier, and you're just like, ugh.
Yeah, one's
Fuck.
giving me the finger. I give him the finger back. I think I've started something.
so. Yeah, we drive up. We drive up to the hut, and we go, Baba Yaga, we have your delivery.
Did
Sure
she
enough.
give her name?
You guys know it's Baba Yaga.
Okay.
So sure enough, she opens her door and she climbs out and she looks. She goes, "Oh, thank you, dearies."
Whatever machinations were meant for this, we don't want it in Duskwall.
No.
No.
Thank you for taking it.
No problem. And hopefully the Emperor will be suitably upset.
Oh, I'm sure he will be.
I think if everyone's
Well-
upset with us, we actually did a good job without anything going wrong.
And sure enough, she picks up the crate with her own two hands.
Wow,
Just
you're
right out of
terrifying.
the carriage.
Just,
It's like,
she
oh
just takes
boy.
it out and she just puts it inside her house. And she goes, "Oh, yes, I forgot." And she
Oh.
reaches into her hut. She pulls out the 3 bags of gold that she's promised you and plops it in your cart.
Guys, I think we may need to lay low in the capital.
Yeah,
For
definitely.
a while.
We need to
We're-
leave town.
we are definitely going underground for a bit. Lissa's gonna be pissed.
Gold
Yeah.
is too hot.
You think she knows it was us?
If she doesn't now, she certainly will suspect it, and then we're in some trouble. So getting out of town might be a good idea.
We can't get out of town, but we can not come out.
Actually, we can get out of town.
You can. There is a way to get out of town. There are other towns.
Oh,
The lightning rail could take us to other cities.
Oh, she probably hasn't watched.
I'm
I don't know.
I'm just taking my share, gentlemen, and I'm laying low for a while.
same here.
Yeah, I think it's time for vacation.
Yeah, a safe house.
Yeah,
A
for sure.
second safe house that you're
A
going
third
to establish.
safe-
That you're going to establish
All of the safe
like
houses.
right now.
We're gonna establish a safe house.
Yeah.
And she just looks at all of you and you're like, we got to figure out how to hide this shit. And she just goes, "Have fun, dearies."
Thanks.
I
Thanks,
have a
Wait,
creepy
feeling like
lady.
she's left.
Thank
I have
you.
a feeling
Thank
like
you,
she's
Baba
left us with a
Yaga.
bigger problem.
She goes back into her hut. Her hut stands up because it's got chicken legs.
Terrifying.
And then walks out of the barrier with no issue.
Yeah, because the barrier
What?
ain't built to repel her.
I pick up a small stone and I just yeet it at the wall,
It
and it
bounces
just
back.
go.
Yeah. You're like,
Terrifying.
Well, that still works. Good.
So, and we'll end you guys there. However, there's an epilogue.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
And Mike, I am going to need your help with this because I did talk to you about this earlier.
Yes, you did. Hang on, I gotta set the pictures up.
All right.
So first, you want to do a scene with the Emperor, right? Sam?
Yes, I do want to do the scene of the Emperor.
All right, let me pull up our channel here.
Yeah, I'm watching too.
Yeah, there we go.
Of course.
Yes. There you go. It's good. All right. The immortal emperor sits upon his throne, tired and weary. He sits in his armor, the armor that is fused to his skin, his trophy for winning the Helheim Games so long ago. His power unlimited, but his mind so very tired from having lost so much else. The darkness was his home before, but he never thought that after he won the apple from that stupid forest and that stupid shit-eating grinned man, that all he would create was a perpetual darkness forever. He clenched his fist. It didn't matter now. All he could do was his best to make sure that he remained in power here, in the prison of his own making. And I think, Mike, you had a NPC that you wanted to show up?
Yeah, I did. And Sam? I'm sorry. He is a Greek man.
Motherfucker!
Older. Very handsome.
How dare you?
And, yeah.
So the Emperor looks up as this man. I assume he appeared in a flash of lightning.
Oh yeah, exactly a flash of lightning. Exactly a flash of lightning, Sam.
How dare you?
He's very bold and brazen, has a very serious expression on his face. He says, Emperor.
And who may I presume is talking?
Oh. It's above your pay grade, kid.
I am God here. Nothing's
cute.
above my pay grade.
No, you're not. Anyway. Trust me, I know the difference. So a little bird tells me, that might be one-eyed, that you won a competition not too long ago.
And?
Well, I'm a man who likes to get the inside track on things. And I'd like some information about that particular competition you won, because I think it's back in season.
It's always in season. That's all it ever does.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't need your depression. I need answers.
Zing.
Ouch.
What do I get out of this?
Well, there's a funny thing about me. I'm not a negotiating kind of person. Family problem, really. But I am a person who gives direct results. So in this case, it's less of a carrot and more of a stick, except the stick has no limit on the voltage counter. He starts arcing lightning between his fingers. Of course, if you're polite about it, you maybe need a sunnier, better weather climate. Maybe I can help you. If you know your place and apologize for being rude.
I'll tell you what you know, what you need to know. And you're not gonna like it.
Probably not. But I overcome. That's the difference between me and men like you.
Zing.
But I want an assurance
What's
that I can get out of here. That's all I want.
Kid, that's easy. You just gotta know where the doors are.
And we'll end it there.
Sorry, Sam, he's in the canon now.
I fucking hate Zeus.
Oh no.
Fuck you, Zeus.
He is in the canon.
God dang it.
See you in a few weeks for Scion, everybody.
Oh no.
So I hope everybody enjoyed that.
I know I did.
Yeah, me too.
That was
That's
fun.
great.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching us for Blades in the Dark. I hope everybody out there enjoyed it as well. I'm glad that only one thing was on fire, hopefully. But I'm not going to lie, they did really, really well during the stakeout. That's why they did.
Rare first for us.
They did. That's why they did. There wasn't as much things on fire.
Except for the things we intended for them to be on
Except for the
fire.
things that were intended to be on fire.
Like that 10-year-old.
So,
I hope he made it.
yes, the 10-year-old made it.
We're
Yay!
not monsters. We're just
We're gonna
crooks.
interview him for a position in the Scarlet Guerrilla Brotherhood.
Yeah. Can't hold down the SGB.
Anyway, so thank you everybody for watching us for D20 Live. I'm Sam, the production manager, and these are my players. We're gonna go actually from Mike this time.
Oh, hi everybody. I'm Mike. I am the guy who runs this. Today I was playing Junker, and somehow this didn't explode in my face, despite the fact that I was the one making the explosions.
And Jordan?
I'm Jordan. I was playing Rolly or Roland McCutcheon. And I'm going to be very, very happy that I got to punch a ghost today.
Yeah, really cold clocked him.
I really got him good.
And Byron?
Hi, everybody. I'm Byron. I was playing Edward Rylance, the Gentleman Ghost, and I had a lot of fun in today's session.
And Dave?
I've been your friendly neighborhood Dave, playing Augustus Keel, or August, our effectively our Ghostbuster.
And for those of you who want to keep following us, please follow, like, subscribe on YouTube. We're going to be doing our Worldwide Wrestling campaign on the 23rd. Yep. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
We'll let you know what's going to happen in August soon. We're just working out the little kinks on that one.
Yep.
But until then, have a great day, guys.
See you, everybody.
See ya.
Everybody.
Bye.
Bye.